Time to plan a BBC binge. Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 BBC series you have to binge watch now.
You mean the moment's finally arrived for us to give Harry Hunn a darn good British-style thrashing, 6 of the best, trousers down?
Are we all going to get killed? Yes.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we've looked at some of the BBC's best and most binge-watchable shows. Number 10, The Last Kingdom.
I need to kill someone.
No.
And I choose him.
Historical TV shows are hugely popular these days, so it takes something special to stand out from the rest. The Last Kingdom perfectly mixes top-notch storytelling with the more sinister sides of British history to tell the story of the Saxons. They obviously had an impact with audiences because Netflix joined up to co-produce Series 2, taking it to their platform where it now sits proudly as a Netflix original.
You're next to die, Abba.
Then fight me, and you'll see who's next to die. Fight me!
Which also means that we have no excuse not to watch every single episode available, and any new ones that they might make next.
Let's make ourselves rich!
Number 9, Spooks.
Read it or you die, here and now.
Look, don't you think that I'm not scared?
Most of us have wondered at some point or another what it must be like to work for MI5. Well, wonder no more, because since the early 2000s, Spooks has been showing us just that.
Got him? We've matched the executioner's voice print to a known Al-Qaeda member, Aqib Faris.
Christ.
Sure, it's probably a little flexible with its realism, but we get the picture, and it's a pretty pulsating one. All in, Spooks ran for 9 years, 10 series, and 1 feature-length film, all of which means that there is a boatload of binge watching available to anyone who wants to pick up the series now. It's never too late, and we recommend giving it a shot.
Tell you what though, I've had a decent cup of tea in 8 years.
Number 8, Merlin.
To celebrate 20 years since the great dragon was captured and Camelot freed from the evil of sorcery. Let the celebrations begin.
We all know the legend of King Arthur and everything that it entails, including Excalibur and the wizard, Merlin. What this show does that not many others do is to tell a story from Merlin's point of view. For one of its most popular shows in recent years, the BBC stumps up 5 seasons of adventure, sorcery, and all-round addictive telly.
You don't know what she might have asked you to do.
I gave her my word.
So I take it we're going anyway.
You're smarter than you look.
If you're into fantasy, then it's clearly right up your street. But even if you aren't a fantasy fanatic, it'll hook you in, with or without magic. Number 7, The Night Manager.
Have you always been the night manager?
It's my profession, yes.
You chose it.
I think it shows me.
The manager of a luxury hotel in Egypt perhaps isn't the kind of person you'd imagine being tasked with infiltrating an arms-dealing operation. But that's where Tom Hiddleston's Jonathan Pine comes in, as an ex-British soldier turned hotelier aiming to break into the inner circle of a criminal underworld.
Honest memory, okay? I don't know who we're buying off, but things have changed.
With a stellar supporting cast that includes Hugh Laurie and Olivia Colman, this show promises much, and definitely delivers. First time around, it was critically acclaimed and had millions of viewers. Fans are still patiently waiting for more episodes, but until then, we'll just re-watch it again.
I'm asking you to trust me. It really is that simple.
Number 6, McMafia.
И что ты крутишь, грязный день?
I don't understand.
Что ты не понимаешь?
Speak to me in English.
British shows about the mafia are fairly rare, so from the start, McMafia offers something a little different to the BBC norm. It follows Alex Godman, who has escaped his family's dark, organised crime past and built a life in London. But nothing is ever simple in a good crime drama, and that past quickly catches up with him.
If something happened to Vadim's daughter, I'm sorry. But I had nothing to do with it.
After the success of the debut series in 2018, there's talk of this one running for years to come. So, don't get left behind, and stick it on your list of shows to watch sharpish. Number 5, Killing Eve.
Just don't tell them everything, you'll sound like a nutter.
another 2018 series and another centred on a secret service. We Brits just love ourselves a spy, don't we?
Oh yeah, no one could follow that.
You'd think working for MI5 would be enough to satisfy someone's taste for adventure, but not for Eve Polistry. Instead, she decides to hunt down an assassin who is also scarily good at what she does.
Don't run.
What follows is a never-ending chase as both women become obsessed with each other, and we all become obsessed with this show. Like the rest on this list, it's the TV equivalent of a page-turner where you wind up watching episode after episode after episode.
Are you insane?
No.
Number 4, Doctor Who.
Hello. I'm the Doctor.
Originally airing in the 60s and staging a hugely successful revival in 2005, Doctor Who has built up a devoted following all around the world. And with the time-travelling stories of 13 Doctors, and counting, to catch up on, this one's certainly not a quick binge. But it's definitely worth it.
Ding.
What's that?
It's a machine that goes ding.
Whether you're new to the show and want to be fully immersed, or you're already a fan but want to live it all over again, watching back-to-back episodes of Who is guaranteed to entertain. From Cybermen to the Sonic Screwdriver, it's the space-time continuum slathered in technobabble, and it's all just a TARDIS trip away.
Oh, brilliant.
Number 3, Luther.
Sorry about the hour, mate. I need a favour. Can you get over here?
There's just something about detective shows that keeps you coming back for more, and with Idris Elba front and centre for every episode in this series, is it any wonder why fans forever flock back to Luther to watch it all over again? In many ways, he's your stereotypical TV detective, devoted to his job but severely flawed.
No guns.
Suit yourself.
And of course, those two traits don't mix well. In general, Luther's life seems a constant string of bad luck and bad decisions, but it all comes together for possibly one of the most intense dramas the BBC has ever aired.
Sorry, Toby.
Number 2, Sherlock.
The name's Sherlock Holmes and the address is 221B Baker Street.
As arguably one of the Beeb's most successful creations, this classic British detective story has been adapted more times than we can count, but none have ever had quite the same impact as this one. Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman perfectly pair up as Sherlock and Watson, but they're by no means the only reasons to watch.
It's one of your boyfriends. We're trying to track him down. He's been a bit naughty. It's Moriarty. Of course it's Moriarty.
There's the amazing cast of characters played by an array of great actors, storylines that never fail to surprise, and a super slick production that gives every episode a cinematic feel. If you've somehow never seen it before, you'll be Sherlocked before long. Number 1, Bodyguard.
Don't do that, please, don't do that. Don't move, stay still, please. Just stay still, please. Just stay still, don't move, please, please.
This show seemingly took the whole of Britain by storm when it first aired, bringing in massive audiences and reaching ratings figures that the BBC hadn't seen for a long time. The watching millions tuned in week after week to check in with David Budd, the titular bodyguard for Home Secretary Julian Montague.
You sit tight, you're going to be fine. You're doing really well, Mum. You're doing great.
In true BBC drama fashion though, things quickly go wrong, and so unravels one of the most intriguing and addictive storylines of recent times. Who should David trust? Can he be trusted himself? And would anyone regret binge watching the series? The answer to that last one is a definite no.
I didn't do this! I was put in this vest!
We need to get him away from all these buildings.
Agreed.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.